Hello and welcome to the Feel the Rise practice. And I'm going to open today with a reading from one of my favorite and probably most used books is The Essential Rumi. I have a quote to read. And we'll begin seated. It's best if you have something to prop your hips up while we're sitting, and then we're going to make our way up to a standing position. So let me scoot myself back. And just reading the quote, and the quote comes from the poem In Baghdad, Dreaming of Cairo, in Cairo, Dreaming of Baghdad. I'm just going to read 4 lines because it's a very long poem. I don't know whether the union I want will come through my effort or my giving up effort, or from something completely separate from anything I do or don't do. And that was just the page I opened to, and that's the message I have for you. So in terms of how does that apply to today's practice? Well, notice, are you efforting? Are you letting go? And what happens when you have that dance between the effort, have to do, and the easing back and allowing space to flow naturally? Beginning our practice today with the breath of fire. And some important things to note when we're practicing this, that I think of it like a bellows, and you're kind of compressing your abdominal area. But what we don't want to do is compress and push pressure down. We want to compress and feel the rise. Okay, so this is going to energize you, going to help you burn through any feelings. Maybe there's some anger there, or some tension, or anxiety around upcoming holidays. So we're just going to kind of compress that. And in the breath of fire, it comes from the abdomen. So think about pressing, and the breath is very sharp. And there's an action on the exhale, and then a receiving on the inhale. And it's not even really an active inhale. So very, very much in line with the Rumi quote that I read here at the beginning. Is it through my effort or my letting go that things happen? So I invite you to place your hands over your abdomen and just begin filling the abdomen. And we'll do 25 breaths. So it's a and then big breath in and just calm. We're going to do another set. So remember what I said about compress and pull up. So be conscious of your pelvic floor and what's happening there, and not letting the pressure go downward. So again, we'll do 25 rounds. Breath in and begin. And just breathe it all out on that last one, and then inhale and exhale. We're going to do one more round of 25, and notice the breath is coming in and out of the nose. Again, take a breath in, abdomen fills, and begin. And let the shoulders relax. Let the abdomen relax, and just take a moment to feel the rise from the pelvic floor upward. And from here, we're going to move into standing position. So taking a moment to just feel your feet underneath you, feeling a sense of rising tall. And we're going to move into a cross-legged position. So I'm crossing my right foot over my left. The toes are on the ground. Now, what we're going to do is squeeze through the pelvic floor. Let that rise through you. The arms are probably going to disappear in the frame, but take a deep breath in. And then exhale, squeezing inner thighs, pelvic floor, and feel the rise through your spine, through your arms. And keep that feeling of contraction in the pelvic floor and side bend. Feeling the support. Taking a deep breath in, lift tall through center, exhale, hands to the heart. Let everything relax and just notice that change. And then uncross. Take the other foot. So left foot crosses over the right. Inhale, bringing the arms above the head. Squeeze the inner thighs. Feel the rise through the pelvic floor. And then exhale, side bend over to the left. Deep breath in. And then exhale back to center. Uncrossing the legs. Hands to the heart. Everything relaxes. And again, right foot crosses over the left. Inhale, the arms reach up. Pelvic floor engaged. And then exhale, side bend to the right. Keeping that feeling of support through the pelvic floor. Deep breath in. Exhale back to center. Letting the hands come to the chest. Uncross the legs. And again, left foot, cross it over the right. Inhale, rise. And squeeze. Exhale. And then inhale, lengthen and side bend to the left. Deep breath in as you hold. And then exhale, back to center. Lower the hands, uncross. And now opening the feet about the width of your mat. Arms open. And take a moment to just feel. I'm going to repeat that quote that I began with because I know it might be hard to remember. So it's, I don't know whether the union I want will come through my effort or my giving up effort, or something completely separate from anything I do or don't do. And that is Rumi. So in your practice here, we just spent some time efforting. So let yourself feel the don't do, the standing in the presence. And now lifting the arms up to shoulder height. And noticing the feeling of effort of holding the arms up. And then feeling the rise from the pelvic floor upward. And you don't even have to effort that, but just have the awareness that you are supported from below. And send that strength out through your arms. And then just let go of any sense of effort. Feeling outside forces supporting you. Deeply breathing in. And we're going to do a rotation. The rotation is going to happen in the rib cage. The hips are going to stay forward. So we're rotating right arm back, left arm forward. Deep breath in and stretch the arms in opposite directions in that twisted form. And then exhale. See if your body will go any further. Keep those hips forward. Deeply breathing in. And then exhale, return. Let your arms come down, little break. And inhale, returning the arms up to shoulder height. Exhale, letting go of the effort. Feel the rise from the pelvic floor, breath in. Exhale, rotating left, left arm back, right arm forward. Breath in. Exhale, maybe go a little deeper and just notice if one side was more flexible than the other. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, lowering down. Just letting those shoulders relax. And bringing your hands to your rib cage in the back. And just give yourself a little massage. Thumbs can rub the front of the rib cage. And just letting this area soften under your hands. And now breathe in, expand the rib cage. Feel it front, sides, and back. And pause. And then let go, exhale. And then from that place of letting go, feel the rise through your spine. Inhale. Arms return to shoulder height. And then again, turning to the right. Exhale. Right arm back, left arm forward. And just noticing how it feels this second round. Let go of the effort. And then let the next inhale return you to center. Lower the arms. And then inhale the arms back up. Feel the expansion. And then exhale, turn. Hips stay forward. Rib cage turns. Notice what you feel, what's different. Breath in, hold. Exhale, soften into the form. And then the breath in, return to center, lowering the arms down. And just loosen. Good. And then bringing our feet back together again. Hands together at the heart. And feeling the rise of energy from the pelvic floor upward as you lift the arms above your head. Good. And then taking a gentle back bend, I'm going to turn sideways, lifting the collarbones, opening the heart. And letting the elbows come down like you're making a touchdown symbol. And now, just playing between that dance of effort and release. Feeling the rise of energy through your heart, through your throat, up into the forehead, and out through the crown of the head. And staying in that gentle back bend, but letting the arms fall to the sides, open. And feeling that energy trickle down through the arms, out through the fingertips. And then inhale, returning to an upright standing position. Hands together at your heart. Feel a tingle. And then just allowing the arms to open and expand. And we'll go to kite breath. Actually, your feet are going to stay together, your arms apart. Your fingers are those outer corners of the diamond of your kite shape. And send your breath into the toes, down and out through your fingers, and up through the crown of your head. And feeling the rise in all directions. Feeling that you can expand beyond any limitations that you place on yourself, because most of those are just made up in your mind anyways. And feeling the expansive energy of love. And letting love heal any fear, any anger, any anxiety. And then connecting palms together at your heart. And I want to thank you so much for being here. And I wish you happy Thanksgiving weekend and enjoy your time. And I will be back on Monday, and we'll finish up our series here with pelvic power on Monday and Tuesday, and then flip the calendar on Wednesday, and we roll right into radical self-care in all the different ways besides bubble baths and manicures that we can really nurture ourselves. So it will be an exploration with physical practice and some mental practice too. So happy Thanksgiving, Jess, and love you all, and have a beautiful weekend enjoying family and enjoying yourself. Namaste.